Okay, we're getting close to the end now. Yeah, let's take our damper off. Okay, so at this point, you can see we have a pretty good finish on the rotor. We'll examine a little closer. We're going to shut the machine off. Okay, we'll unhook the machine so we can take a look at the rotor a little better. So again, you just have to loosen the knob up. Okay, then we can move this out of the way. This tray is supposed to collect all the pieces of rotor.
It didn't.
Oh, I tried. So that looks pretty good. You can get a close-up of what the rotor looks like. So at least we have a decent surface. And cut both sides pretty good. You know, the inside looks pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a measurement. I didn't measure the thickness, the minimum specification. I actually made a copy of it. We're going to attach it to your module. It's 0.8, actually 0.84 thousandths. So it's 0.840. So we're going to get a 0 to 1 inch micrometer and just see if we're still okay or not. And I kind of did it backwards. You really should check it first, but we were going to cut the rotor anyway. So let's see what it is now. See if there's any material above and beyond. All right, so again, the way you're going to use the micrometer, you're going to just open it up. Now this is a 0 to 1 inch micrometer, which you can see on the back. So this is, because it's 0.84, this would be the right size to use. So I'm going to just tighten it up. Use the little thing in the back to make the final tightness so you don't over tighten it. Lock it with this little lever here. Then you can pull the micrometer off. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of look at it and see what kind of numbers we have. So again, if we want to do the math here, yeah, we're good. Yeah, let's put it on this white surface here. Okay. Wow. Do we hit that? Get that? Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, so we have, I see an 8 there. If you guys look, there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 0.8. I see one line after the 8. If you guys look real closely, there's actually this is interesting because even though you can see some of that line starting to show up after the 8, because the part that spins, this part right here, if you look over here, we're at about 22, a little after 22. That's 20 there, 21, 22. We didn't get to the 0 yet. That line, believe it or not, because we're not at the 0 yet here, does not count. So what we're reading here is 0.8 plus 21, 2, about 22. So we got 0.822. So that's a little of a problem because our minimum spec is 0.84. And we got 0.82. So unfortunately, Mrs. Jones, the owner of the vehicle, we're gonna have to buy new rotors for you. All right, so that's basically how you measure the rotor. And again, you should have checked it before because this rotor didn't have enough material on it to be able to cut it.